Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Thursday. When I was in the hospital, the doctor came in and he asked me about about me working out, and my wife was sitting there when I said yes, I have worked out, and then I paused and I said once this year, and so obviously she laughed and he did too. But that was an honest statement. I mean, I really, in the past year. Just was not all in with my heart condition. I took the medication, but I didn't rest properly. I was drinking energy drinks. I just was halfway doing it. And really and truly, when we halfway do something like that, it's not heart healthy. But I'm really not talking about working out today. I'm talking about our relationship with Christ. And this is something that I have had to make some adjustments on myself, but what we call it fence straddling. And for 13 years, I was a fence straddler where I sat on the fence straddling, and I was on half the world and then the other half a Christ follower. And so the deal is this: you can't be a fence straddler. I know so many times on social media, we want to put a God message on our social feed, but then the next message is, hey, who wants to get drunker than Cooter Brown with me on Friday night? And so again, I'm not casting a stone. I've been there, and there's adjustments that I've got to make, and Friday was a eye-opener to me. But you have to understand, we want our life to change. We want to be healthier, and the only way that's going to happen is with dedication and commitment. So I know that sounds like a fitness term, but again, the same thing with a Christ follower. We want our life to change. We want the blessings, but that will not happen as we sit on that fence, not fully. There will be some benefits. I'm talking about a carnal believer. A carnal believer believes in Christ. You've accepted Christ, but you're still living your life according to your flesh. Okay, a carnal believer. And they say a carnal believer is saved and will go to heaven, but you've accepted Christ. But I'm talking about being sold out to Jesus Christ. You want the benefit, but you still want to play into the world. I've been the same way. There's things I've got to work on myself. But I want to go to Matthew 16:24. I want you to get this. Then Jesus said to his disciples, this part's in red, if anyone would come after me, he must deny himself, worldly desires, okay, the getting drunk on Friday night and running around, catting around. And it says, take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for me will find it. That is talking about selling out, but again, must deny himself those desires. And again, for you to be all in as a Christ follower, you got to choose what side you're going to be on. You can't straddle the fence and be on both sides. And this is a challenge. For me, these things that I've got to make adjustments in my life, it's time to get on that fence. I'm a Christ follower. I serve the Lord. But there are some things I've not given him. And it's time to give him those things. And again, I was reminded that on Friday with the incident. What is it in your life that has you straddling the fence? God's calling you, God's convicting you, but you're sitting here just like this. And I'm going to tell you, to straddle a fence, men, women, it's not comfortable at all. You'll find a different peace when you choose to get to the right side of the fence. I'm talking the right hand of the throne. And so maybe it's time you make a choice. Stop straddling that fence. It's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it's been Real Talk Thursday. Have a great day.